What if the first humans to look at the stars weren't us, but them? And what if those same eyes were the last to ever see a world they once ruled? Let's step into the final winter of the Neanderthals, a story not of monsters or mistakes, but of minds that almost made it. 50,000 years ago, Europe belonged to another kind of human, stockier, stronger, their skulls broad and their brains even larger than ours. They hunted mammoth, painted with pigment, buried their dead with flowers. They were not beasts, they were thinkers. But the Ice Age had no mercy. Glaciers crept south like slow, frozen waves, reshaping the land and the rhythm of life. Food vanished, herds moved, forests became tundra, and in that bitter cold, the Neanderthal world began to fracture piece by piece. Still, they endured. In caves, they built fires against the endless dark. In whispers, they taught their young how to read the land, how to listen to the wind. Every sunrise was a small act of rebellion, a defiance against extinction. Then, one day, strangers came. They were smaller, thinner, and less adapted to the cold. They carried strange tools, blades made of flint so thin they cut like thought itself. Their speech was fast, melodic, filled with nuance. We call them Homo sapiens. At first, their worlds touched only briefly. A footprint in shared mud, a hunt gone wrong, a glance across firelight. But slowly, the encounters multiplied. The newcomers traveled in greater numbers, driven by curiosity, invention, and hunger. To the Neanderthals, these sapiens must have seemed both fragile and unstoppable, like a flame that refused to die even in the wind. It wasn't a single battle that ended the Neanderthals. It was 1,000 small displacements, a herd stolen here, a shelter claimed there, a winter gone too long. Archaeologists find no great war, no massacre, only a pattern. Each generation of Neanderthals pushed a little farther to the edge, into colder valleys, thinner forests, poorer soil. But it wasn't just conflict. There was love, there was sharing, there were children born of both species. Our DNA still carries their voice, small fragments of Neanderthal code inside every cell, whispering that they never truly vanished. Yet for them, time was running out. The climate grew harsher still. Caves, once warm with laughter, grew silent. They had survived ice and fire, but not change itself. Imagine the final Neanderthal camp, somewhere in the cold mountains of Iberia, wind howling through stone canyons, snow thickening on animal hides stretched above a dying fire. An elder carves a flake from bone, not knowing it will be the last tool of his kind. A mother hums to her child, not knowing her bloodline will soon merge with another world. Outside, the forest stands still. No smoke on the horizon, no echo of other tribes. Only the slow, eternal rhythm of the cold. For them, the last winter never ended. It simply became memory absorbed into ours. And yet, they are not gone. When you dream, when you stand before a fire and stare into its glow, part of that instinct comes from them, from hands that once did the same hundreds of millennia before history had a name. Modern humans carry 1–2% Neanderthal DNA, a genetic echo shaping our skin, our immune systems, our emotions. It's a ghostly inheritance, not visible, but deeply human. Scientists call it introgression, but maybe it's something else. Maybe it's the quiet proof that intelligence does not die, it transforms. We like to think evolution rewards progress, but nature rewards only survival. The Neanderthals were not failures of design. They were victims of time, trapped in a changing world that demanded adaptation faster than culture could follow. They were thinkers, born in an age of endurance, replaced by dreamers, born in an age of imagination. But their story is not a tragedy. It's a reminder that intelligence alone does not guarantee survival, and survival alone does not guarantee memory. Every time we ask, what makes us human? The answer is incomplete without them. Because before there was us, there was them. The first to bury their dead, the first to care for the weak, the first to look into the dark and wonder what comes next. The last winter of Neanderthals was not the end of their kind, but the beginning of ours. If you believe their story deserves to be remembered, stay with us on Prehistoric Shadows, where science meets soul and the forgotten past breathes again.